Hey guys, BioLizard1 here, and today I bring to you a Pokemon Online live narrated battle. And yeah, I have nothing left to say. The only thing I might say is that I'm leading off with a new team. I'm actually going to be using a new team in competitive Wi-Fi battling in black and white. It is an overused team, and I usually test out my OU teams here at Pokemon Online because those matches are just quick and fast, and you can learn a lot from it. So yeah, let's get started then. This is a battle where I'm using my new team, so I'm happy to show off. Yeah, due to the settings you won't be able to see full screen, but I will edit that later on. He's gonna lead off with Porygon 2, with Haxorus, with Togekiss, Tentacruel, and some other random Pokemon. Yeah, most of the Pokemon that are here are UU, I think. At least a lot of them are like Porygon 2 and Rotom Heat. I'm just using a team with full overused. Yeah, I'm just gonna start off with Salamence because I'm pretty sure he's gonna lead off with something that can hurt me. Never mind, I'm just going to try and make this screen smaller. So that's what I'm gonna do. So there, now you'll be able to see a lot more. And I hope this guy isn't angry for me stalling the hell out of him. I just don't want to get a Thunder Wave, so I'm gonna switch out. He actually went for a trick, which is not too great on my Gastrodon. I just went for a Toxic because I really wanted to poison this guy. But now I'm just gonna go for oh my god, he's hexing me right now. I'm gonna go for Recover, hoping to... Whoa. Okay. I guess that strategy pays off. Not really sure. Yeah, not really sure what the meaning is or how the fun is when facing off against this kind of Pokemon. But yeah, he's probably gonna Air Slash and try to flinch me and do some other crazy stuff on me. He gets a critical hit with Air Slash now on me, which is unfortunate. And things are really looking bad right now. I'm gonna go into Starmie, Ice Beam him, and hopefully that will be a KO, but it's not, which means that he's going to be able to flinch the hell out of me. I'm gonna switch into my Dragonite. I'm gonna go for an extreme speed, hope to kill him off, and finally I do. Luckily I do. Now he might think I'm Choice Bandit, which gives me an opportunity to go for a Dragon Dance depending on the Pokemon he switches into, but he's probably going to go into Fortress, set up his rocks, set up some entry hazards. He's going to go into Porygon 2, which means that he's probably going to go for an Ice Beam of any kind. He actually went for a Discharge. Yeah, I can live with that, I guess. I'm going to go for a Power Whip now, and what he does not know is that this Ferrothorn is Choice Bandit, but obviously against a Fortress that is not going to do a lot. He Rapid Spins me, which I'm perfectly fine with. I'm just going to set up a Dragon Dance. He goes into Tentacruel, and I'm not really sure if I can outspeed him. Yeah, I mean outspeed him, kill him off with an Outrage. I might not, but I'm just going to go for it. And so it seems that I underestimated the power of my Dragonite because it takes him out in one hit, which is just fabulous. And the score is even now. So maybe I can do some good damage on him. He goes for Toxic. Unfortunately for me, I don't get a 3-hit. But yeah, you know what I mean. But Dragonite is raping ass right now, killing off several of his Pokemon. Now he made a very good switch and go into his Bernie, his Fortress. But now I'm just gonna go for a Fire Punch +1 with the Dragon Dance at 50% of damage. That should be able to finish him off. I get a critical hit, so I'm finishing him off eventually. So I'm gonna outspeed him as well, I guess. So I'm gonna go for Outrage. I snapped out of my confusion, which is nice. Good to see that I get some hex on me as well. Now he brings in his last Pokemon, which is Hexorus, and I'm just gonna go for Hidden Power Ice straight off the bat because I know it's super effective on him. And he goes for an Earthquake, which is actually very funny because yeah, there wouldn't have been any way that he knew that my guy would have heat proof. So I'm gonna go into Starmie, go for an Ice Beam. In normal cases I would outspeed him, but I won't because I'm paralyzed. So I'm gonna go for an Ice Beam and I win this 2-0. Luckily, because yeah, there were some bad stuff going on for me in the beginning of the match. But now that's over, let's find a second battle to bring you guys another battle, and this time the screen appears normal, which is just fabulous. He has some pretty good overused Pokemon as well, including Ferrothorn, Heatran, Salamence. He might lead off with Scissor, U-turning me, or he might lead off with Ferrothorn. I'm just gonna keep leading off with Salamence because Fire Blast is gonna hit Ferrothorn pretty good. Now he might predict me to go for that Fire Blast, so I'm gonna go for an Earthquake. But yeah, I was predicting him to switch out into Heatran, which would have been the better move. But now I'm gonna go for a Fire Blast, trying to show off that I don't have that Fire type move on my Salamence. But yeah, that is just fabulous. Now we might go for a Tri-Attack or a Hidden Power. No, not Hidden Power Ice. Or an Ice Beam. I'm pretty sure that my Bronzong can take it, but I get frozen. This is getting funny right now. And I'm still frozen. So I'm gonna switch out into Gastrodon while he went for a Fire Blast. I'm just gonna take this opportunity to go for a Scald. When he switches out, I might burn something in the progress, which would actually be really cool. If he stays in, then he's gonna get some good damage from Scald. So whatever he's gonna do, it's a win-win situation for me. Unless he has an Empowered Grass, but not many of those run that nowadays. He went for Porygon Z, and I get another critical hit. This is just, yeah, now I'm getting some critical hits and stuff, so that is actually not too good. Because I prefer a match with no crits. I think that's the fairest, but yeah, who am I to judge critical hits? He's gonna switch back into Heatran. I'm just gonna switch back into Gastrodon, because I have nothing better to do. He's gonna go for Hidden Power now, showing that he has Hidden Power Grass. Not sure why I didn't go for Hidden Power Grass earlier then. But guess his mistake will be forgiven. Let me see. I'm just gonna go into Salamence. I'm gonna go for an Earthquake. I have a speed boosting nature, so I'm definitely gonna outspeed this Heatran. So I'm just gonna go for that Stab Earthquake. No, whoa, not Stab at all. Not really sure why I said that, but I'm kinda tired at the moment. I can blame it on that, perhaps. Okay, so the score is 5-4. Now he switches out into his own mans. I'm just gonna go into Bronzong while he goes for an Outrage. Outrage did 39% of damage, which means that he's gonna finish me off next turn. I'm gonna switch out into Ferrothorn because I know Ferrothorn can basically take it, and he's gonna be in a third turn of Outrage, which is just fabulous. I'm just gonna go for a Gyro Ball because it's gonna do some good damage on what yeah, on that Salamence. Yeah, this is just the power of a Choice Banded Ferrothorn. Now he's probably gonna go for another Fire type move, so I'm just gonna go into Salamence. He had that Fire Blast. Let me see what I can go for now. I'm just gonna go for an Earthquake. He switches out into Scissor. I should have predicted that, but it does a decent amount, so I'm satisfied with it. I'm just gonna go into D-Knight. Just gonna go for the Fire Punch anyway. He might switch into Heatran, which would not be so great, but yeah, he's gonna switch out into Starmie. Starmie actually poses a threat to my team, so I'm just gonna switch out into Bronzong, getting him some life orb, yeah, life orb damage. Now I'm just gonna, let me see, he has Ferrothorn, he has Scissor, which means that, yeah, my Ferrothorn is useless at the moment. So oh no, I'm just gonna go for Bulldoze. If he decides to overpredict and go into Heatran, he's gonna lose his Heatran, so ha ha. Um, okay. Now I think he's gonna go into Scissor, go for a superpower or a U-turn. U-turn would have been the better choice. I'm just gonna go for, yeah, Bulldoze. Hopefully, oh yeah, that is just perfect for me. Now I'm just gonna go into Starmie. I have this game in the bag right now. Gonna go for a Thunderbolt. I'm gonna outspeed him, win the speed tie, and that is a good game. So these were two Pokemon Online battles where I was using my new overused team. I hope you guys enjoyed. I cannot forget to do a question of the day. What was the last Pokemon we went through? Let me check that up on Cerebi. This is probably going to be very confusing, but because you're only going to see part of my screen. But yeah, I'm going to go to Cerebi, check out what the last thing we discussed. Oh yeah, what is your favorite poison type Pokemon from the Kanto region? If you ask me, Nidoking was always my favorite, my badass favorite, because he looks so fucking sexy. I must say that I love Nidoqueen as well. I loved where they were the first gender type Pokemon, where he had a Nidoran female and Nidoran male. So what is your favorite poison type Pokemon from the Kanto region? Leave your answer as a reply to this video and see you in the next battle. Bye guys.